What's up everybody, welcome back here on the channel. It's time for another top 10 video. This time I wanted to show you my favorite liveries or decos on Hot Wheels mainline models. But guess what? There are a lot of models and a lot of decos. So that choice wasn't really easy. So what I came up with in the end was picking models on which I think the chosen livery fits extremely good. Some of them you can already see here in the background. And there might be some, let's say, controversial choices, but I'm really interested in your opinion. So write in the comments down below what you think I have missed or what I definitely should have picked. And with that said, I would say, let's get started with our first model. So bring the camera down. This one here is my personal number 10. This is the 2018 Honda Civic Type R in HKS deco. A very popular deco, but it's quite rare on Hot Wheels mainline models, I think. So this model, I think, is a few years old, and I think there was also a super version. I'm not really sure. But it looks extremely good. As you can see, we got the gray metallic livery and on top the HKS deco with with this famous color combination. And for a mainline, this model has a lot of deco, We get deco on the side, on the hood, and also on the front. We get headlights and the Honda badge and so on and so forth. So this one does look really good. Only nothing on the rear end, but all in all, this model looks really, really good. We've seen an HKS mainline model recently, which was this one here, the Ford Ranger Raptor, which also, in my opinion, does look cool with this deco, but I would say not as good as the Honda Civic Type R. And as you can see on our Ford, doesn't have any headlights. I mean, this also makes the cars look so much better. So this is my personal number 10 Honda Civic Type R in HKS deco. Then we go on with number 9, which is this one here, the 67 Camaro with a deco I have to declare I don't know the history of. I think this was kind of a collaboration with an artist or something, but this looks really, really, really good. There's a lot of stuff going on this model. There also is a white version of this model, and I think I have it, but I just couldn't find it in my collection. So let's take a look at this. So we get kind of a golden livery, and here on the side it says worldwide and below Optimism. Very, very nicely done. And also this model has a chrome base, so we get a not only a chrome bumper, but a whole chrome back and a chrome front, and this makes these models look so much better. So normally when they get so much deco, they would have missed headlights and taillights, but with this chrome base, looks really good. So take a look here on the hood. I think here on the front it says Perpetual Childhood, and yeah, also here on the trunk. A lot of stuff going on, looking really, really good. If you are a subscriber of this channel, but I definitely recommend, by the way, that I'm not a huge fan when they, Hot Wheels does it kind of often, these huge wheels in the back. I'm not a huge fan of that, but this model really, really looking good. I would have liked to show you the white version. Once again, I couldn't find it. So let's go on with number 8. which is this one here. This is the 95 Jeep Cherokee. This model, I think, was a treasure hunt, and in my area normally it's not too difficult to find treasure hunts, but I had a hard time finding this one, and I guess it's because it looks really, really good. I think this was the third version or the third deco for the Jeep Cherokee, but this rally style livery looks really, really good on this one. Really crisp decals. Let's see, it's a number 1995. The color combination, we got the, I would say, let's say off-white livery, and then on top this color combination, orange, red, and these kind of sponsor logos looking really, really good. And as you can see, the spare tire on the back and also the front is part of the interior piece, which is not the same as the base. So we also get different colors, and yeah, I think all in all, this thing does look really, really good. Then we go on with number 7. I think this one is kind of controversial. This is the 91 Mazda Miata MX-5. And once again, I couldn't find out anything about this deco. It's kind of a mixture between, I would say, digital, oops, sorry for that, camera back, digital camouflage and comic style deco, I guess. And here on the bottom it says Mad Mike Moto Sport as the roadie form. A sponsor logo on the hood, Toyo tires on the back. And yeah, this turquoise base, mismatched wheels in pink and purple. Once again, there is a lot going on this one, but I think it looks fantastic. When I saw it, I had to have it. Guess not everyone likes this thing here, but I think it's really, really cool. So yeah, that was number 7. Into the parking lot our Mazda goes. So let's go on with number 6, and I think this is a more popular choice. I think this is yeah, one of the Hot Wheels models with the longest name. It's the LB Super Silhouette Nissan Silvia S15. We've seen several versions of this mainline model. You know, in the US there also was kind of a red version. I think these are from Target or something. We don't get them here in Europe, and but I think this color combination, black and gold, is just fantastic. And you know, for all the guys that are a little bit into racing, I mean, obviously reminds of the famous John Player Special deco. But this thing is fantastic. If you take a look on the wheels with the golden lip, really, really cool. And also, let's take a look here on the windshield banner with these Japanese lettering, and I think it says Hot Wheels in Japanese. At least that is what my Google Lens is saying. Yeah, what can I say? This is really, really cool. By the way, they also did, or what Hot Wheels often does, is bringing out a second version with, let's say, the same deco but inverted colors or something, and that's what they did here. And look at this pair. I think this is just fantastic in my opinion. So here it's the other way around. We got the golden livery and yeah, black sponsor logos or black Liberty Walk deco, which is really, really cool. There we go. Now, let's get into the top 5. And my personal number 5 is this one here. This is the 71 Datsun 510 Wagon. I think it's a casting that that is really popular, but it's like an era or a type of car that I'm not too much into. But you know, I like wagons, and I think this one, I don't know if it was a 5-pack exclusive, but I think it's a multi-pack exclusive, I think. And this one here is really, really cool. We get this, I don't know how you call this color. It's, I don't know, sand or I don't know. Anyways, it's a flat livery. And on top of that, as you can see, we get these. First, I thought this or these are cherry branches, but I think these are peach branches, but I'm not really sure. And once again, we get this kind of racing stripe here on top, and on the hood, this Japanese lettering once again. It says Hot Wheels in Japanese. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites. So into the parking lot, and let's go on with something that in my opinion is or I think is kind of popular. It's Falken tires deco. Very famous, very popular, but I think on this 95 Mazda RX-7 it looks really, really good. Yeah, in combination with these white 10 spokes for a mainline, I mean, if you display this, it looks so, so good. And you know, Hot Wheels, I think every year they bring out, I don't know, 1 or 2 models with these with this Falken livery, but on this thing here, it looks fantastic in my opinion. And once again, they did kind of another color version of the same livery, and here it is. So we got instead of green and blue, we got silver and blue, and this. I can't say which one is better. I think they both look fantastic. I think there is a third color combination. They didn't do it for this RX-7, but you can see it here on this Trueno. So they can also do it in black and white, which also looks very good. And I think it would have been cool if they would have put out a third version with black and white. But this color combination, in my opinion, really, really fantastic. And now we get to the top 3. And here is my personal number 3. This is the Nissan Skyline GTR. I think it's the R. I have to look it up. I'm not an GTR expert. It's the R32. And it shares the 3rd position with this is the R33. And yeah, so I guess these Skyline GTRs aren't as popular here in Europe as they are in the US, but they weren't really easy to find. But how cool do they look with the Godzilla deco on the sides? I mean, this is just fantastic. Don't stand still on the rotator, so let me show you this. How cool does this look? here on the other one. I think this one here is the latest version. Really, really cool. So deco on the back. Pretty nice. Now, we get to number 2, which is Golf deco. Some people say that Golf is a little bit overdone, that you see too many models in Golf deco. Might be, but I think this is one of the best mainlines ever, in my opinion. I think the Golf deco on this Porsche 356 Outlaw looks so fantastic. Once again, I think there was a super version of this one. Couldn't find it. I would like to have it, but I think the mainline version, when it comes to colors, looks better in my opinion. I think, if this thing had headlights and taillights, would be so cool. And maybe a premium version or something, that would have been really cool. But I think the Golf deco on this one, it fits perfectly, in my opinion. Once again, one of my favorite Hot Wheels Mainline models. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's been a long video. So let's get to number 1, which might be surprising. I don't know. It's this one here. This is the 2019 Chevy Silverado Trail Boss with BORLA deco. And you don't see this deco too often, and I think it fits perfectly on, such a pickup as this one. I mean, this thing is massive, and also the deco is massive, and for sure, there we go. There was kind of an inverted color version of this BORLA deco, and when I saw it on YouTube that this mainline is coming out, I definitely knew that I had to find these. Wasn't too difficult, because it's not really popular here in Europe. But how cool is that? I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but here in the background you can see 2 displays where I display Hot Wheels mainline models, and sometimes I change them, but these 2, they stayed really long on display, because I think they just look fantastic. And once again, I think this deco, this thick deco, this thick lettering, the color combination, it fits perfectly on this model. They did it also on I think it's a Gladiator, Jeep Gladiator. It's looking cool, but I think not as good as on these 2. And now we've come to the end of this video. There you have it, my 10 favorite Hot Wheels decos on mainline models. I hope you did enjoy this video. Thank you for watching. Happy hunting, and see you next time. Bye.